Calaroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where if you thought you were spending Sunday evening drinking some Angry Orchards on the porch, you were wrong. This is Ballot.
That's right. Joe Biden decided to torture the media instead of doing this on Monday when we're all at work, like a civilized person would have. Thanks, Joe. Let's hit this. By the way, our Angry Orchard joke aside, about an hour before Biden dropped the bomb, Wolf Blitzer had tweeted a picture of himself having a cocktail. So if CNN seems spicy on Sunday night, that's why. Anyways, it looks like Joe Biden has decided to take an early retirement from his campaign. And by early, I mean about 4 months before the election. Talk about a plot twist. It's like he saw his debate performance and thought, you know what? I think I'll stick to my day job, being president. Biden apparently told his staff at 1:45 p.m. and announced it to the world at 1:46 p.m. That's faster than most people change their mind about what to have for lunch. I guess when you're 81, you don't have time to waste. Trump, ever the gracious opponent, took to Truth Social to say Biden was never fit to serve. Well, more than that. Trump said, crooked Joe Biden was not fit to run for president, and is certainly not fit to serve, and never was. We will suffer greatly because of his presidency, but we will remedy the damage he has done very quickly. Trump put out a second statement. Crooked Joe Biden is the worst president by far in the history of our nation. He has done everything possible to destroy our country, from our southern border to energy dominance, national security, international standing, and so much more. He was annihilated in an earth-shattering debate, and now the corrupt and radical Democrats are throwing him overboard, Trump added. He was not fit to serve from the very beginning, but the people around him lied to America about his complete and total mental, physical, and cognitive demise. Whoever the left puts up now will just be more of the same. Make America great again. Wait, is that a real statement? Yeah, it is. Wow. First Lady Jill Biden, ever the wordsmith, responded to her husband's decision to drop out of the race with a heart emoji. Some people are wondering about the meeting where they decided on that emoji. I imagine it went something like this. Should we go with the broken heart? No, too dramatic. The American flag? Too patriotic? I know. A simple red heart. It says I love you, and thank God I don't have to campaign anymore, all at once. But don't worry. Naomi Biden, Joe's granddaughter, was there to pick up the slack in the word count department. She wrote a statement longer than most people's college essays, basically saying, Grandpa's the best. Deal with it. Listen, Naomi. What's-your-name Trump already owns Sweet Grandpa Corner. It's amazing that Joe Biden has decided to pass the torch, and by torch, I mean the dumpster fire that is this election. He's given Kamala Harris his full support and endorsement. It's like being handed the keys to a car that's already halfway off a cliff. Harris says she's honored by Biden's endorsement. That's politician speak for, oh crap, now I actually have to do this. She added that she plans to earn and win the party's nomination. Because nothing says democratic process like having 107 days to choose a nominee. The winner here? Maya Rudolph. She's going to be able to get whatever she wants out of Lorne Michaels at Saturday Night Live for 6 weeks once the new season starts. Meanwhile, Democrats are lining up to endorse Harris faster than people abandoning a sinking ship. Bill and Hillary Clinton have jumped on board. I guess they figure third time's the charm for a Clinton-adjacent White House run. But not everyone's joining the Harris parade. Obama and Pelosi are playing it cool, probably waiting to see if there's a surprise contestant behind door number 3. It's like political, let's make a deal. But instead of a new car, the prize is a chance to get roasted by Trump for 4 months. Kamala Harris is now the front runner, which is like being the tallest kid in kindergarten. Sure, you're ahead now, but who knows what'll happen after summer break. They're circulating a petition to formally nominate Harris. It's like a high school yearbook. But instead of have a great summer, people are writing, please save us from Trump. Well, folks, it looks like we've got ourselves a real-life episode of The Bachelor White House edition. Gavin Newsom, the Ken doll of California politics, is apparently being pitched as the next rose recipient, even though Harris already got Biden's final rose. Talk about drama. This pollster, Ben Tulchin, is like that friend who keeps trying to set you up even after you're in a relationship. I know you're with Harris now, but have you considered Newsom? He's great with independents and Latinos. The memo compares Newsom to Biden, Harris, and Gretchen Whitmer. It's like a political version of the good, the bad, and the other one who isn't Newsom. Apparently, Newsom's people are saying this memo isn't sanctioned by him. Sure, and I bet he had no idea his hair looked that perfect this morning either. It just happens naturally, right? The best part? This memo was circulating before Biden dropped out. It's like they were playing political Jenga trying to pull out Biden without toppling the whole Democratic tower. And now, Democrats are coalescing behind Harris. Because nothing says united front like grudgingly accepting your second choice after your first choice decides to take an early retirement. So buckle up, America. We've gone from no malarkey to no Biden to maybe Newsom. Faster than you can say electoral chaos. At this rate, by next week, we might be considering Oprah for president. You get healthcare. You get healthcare. Everybody gets healthcare. Meanwhile, Hunter Biden released a statement praising his dad that's longer than most people's Thanksgiving grace. It's sweet, but I'm pretty sure thanks for not making me campaign anymore was implied. The Biden campaign staff just got told they're now working for Harris. Talk about a corporate merger. I hope they at least get to keep their parking spots. And those Democratic governors everyone's been eyeing as potential candidates, they're playing it cooler than a polar bear's toenails. Newsom, Whitmer, Shapiro, and Pritzker are all praising Biden while carefully avoiding any mention of Harris. It's like they're auditioning for a part without admitting the audition exists. But hey, at least Asian American and Indian American groups are excited. They're already selling t-shirts that say Kamala Ke Saath, Hindi for I'm with Kamala. Or possibly, please don't make us go through this again in 4 years. Well, so far it looks like the Harris campaign sucks at t-shirts. Hulk Hogan won't be rocking and ripping one of those. Folks, it looks like Biden's decision to drop out has turned Hollywood into a political Oscars ceremony. Everyone's rushing to give their acceptance speech. I mean, their reaction. Mark Hamill used the force of his Twitter account to praise Biden. Apparently, Biden restored honesty, dignity, and integrity to the presidency. I guess that's what happens when you replace reality TV with nap time. Cher, ever the wordsmith, tweeted that she hadn't seen TV talk to anyone when the news broke. I'm guessing she was too busy deciding which letter to replace with a number in her next tweet. Barbara Streisand chimed in, saying Biden accomplished significant achievements. Like what, Babs? Managing to climb the Air Force One stairs without falling? That's an achievement at his age. Cheryl Lee Ralph from Abbott Elementary seems thrilled about Harris. She posted Kamala Harris, followed by a photo with the VP. I'm glad she clarified. I was worried she might have been talking about the other Kamala Harris running for president. Jamie Lee Curits gave Harris a glowing endorsement on Instagram. Apparently Harris is trusted and tested. Kind of like Jamie's yogurt, I guess. Lizzo posted a screenshot of the news with the comment, "We are truly living in unprecedented times." Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who played a VP turned president on Veep, thanked Biden for his service. I guess life really does imitate art. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm pretty sure the real White House has fewer F-bombs than Veep. At least I hope so. Robin Thede, creator of Black Lady Sketch Show, endorsed Harris and pitched Jon Stewart for VP. Because apparently we're now casting the White House like it's a comedy special. Next thing you know, we'll have John Oliver as Secretary of State and Stephen Colbert as Press Secretary. Actually, wait, I might watch that. Anyway, Jon Stewart himself said, "Legend." And Mac Davies, host of the Ballot podcast, said in a text to management, "Jesus Christ, can't I ever get a Sunday off?" And then there's Billy Eichner, who posted a photo with Biden and called for unity among Democrats. He ended with, "Let's go lesbians, let's go." I'm not entirely sure what lesbians have to do with this, Billy, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Joe says he will address the nation later this week. How much do you want to bet it's Wednesday night when I have a volleyball game? 100%, right? I'll be back after morning coffee with an update.